Okay. Hello and welcome. We have with us Benaulim MLA Captain Venzy Viegas, who's right now traveling in his own constituency, where some parts have gone underwater. Right now, we are talking to Venzy. He's at Toreban, which is a part of Benaulim. Venzy, can you just tell me what exactly is the situation, flood situation there?
So, Rupesh Bab, as you see, I am just coming on the footpath. Okay. So, I am right now on this Taliban footpath, the road which is
Huh.
going. You see behind me, and the water is full. And after so many years, this is the road which goes to Taliban, which is totally flooded. There has been the band has eroded around good 40 meters of the band has eroded. I have already put up an email to the CEO of disaster management, to the collector, to the Mamladar, to WRD, and to CRZ, stating that immediate evacuation to be done, and to station all the required departments over here to take a decision whether these houses has to be evacuated, because it is already flooded here. You can see this road is already blocked. Vehicles cannot pass this road. And I was there on the band a few hours back. So today is a very bad situation after many years. There is no water that is going to the river. You could see that yesterday that the river water was coming inside, which means there was a backslash from the river into the field. आणि असले सिच्युएशनांत आम्ही जी एरिया पळयता फाटल्यान, this is the proposed area for the western bypass, where the people of Benaulim, everyone, all the locals have been fighting for the last so many years. They have also taken the matter to the court, to the NGT, and everyone is demanding because of this situation. So आज जोरी तोरी हांगा ब्रिज देखून आशिल्ली जाल्यार असली सिच्युएशन जाता. आणि ब्रिज नासतना जरी तरी रस्तो बुडोवन बॉक्स कल्वर्ट केल्ले जाल्यार हाजी परिस्थिती खूप गंभीर. So this is a very alerting situation that the future of planning needs to be done with latest technology and not with existing old topo sheets, which we are actually doing. Because if we use these old topo sheets, then our planning is all going to go for a toss. So today, this video as well as this interview, Rupesh Bab, with you, is going to be an evidence and documented evidence for the court itself that planning done by the basis of topo sheets is not actually what is the ground reality. Ground reality, there is a change and the topography has changed. And today, Benaulim has seen flooding in this area. The road is blocked. The water has actually come up on the road. Water used to
So,
never come up.
Venzi, how many houses are right now affected? How many houses there is water?
If I see correctly, and if you see behind me, there is a pink house. If you can see on the barn, I'm not sure. But on the left of the pink house, there are around three houses. On the right, I think there are two. So total maybe 5 to 6 houses are flooded as of now in that portion, and that barn is eroded. Good around 30 meters of that barn is eroded over there. We
Government
have
machinery has reached there. Are they trying to evacuate them from there and
right
take them
now.
somewhere?
Now, as I talk, I can see a police vehicle which is come on that end. I can see a bus. It looks like a police bus which is come. So it is on the other corner. So probably they have come because of the call what I had done to the Mamladar, Salset Mamladar, and to the CEO of disaster management. So I told them that try to take a decision and be here stationed. So anytime before sunset, if there is a situation and decision making to evacuate, let's do it. Let's not wait for the night. So
Venzi, Toleban has always been one area where there are floodings reported, even in the past. So, how are and they have now built something there which can stop the water from coming on their road. What is your reaction to that? Earlier also there were floodings here.
yeah, see, generally, traditionally, before this development happened, if you see, that is the Mercado Road over there on the other side where I show you. the water used to cross the other side on that particular road. That is the Khareban to the new mall Mercado which is come. So now because of that retaining wall, there is no water that is going up. But this time, this road, this road has, there is a lot of water because the bypass is going on the other side of the road, and the entire water from there and this side, so it is all flooded. So overall, if you see that actually this is the situation which all the people of Benaulim were telling the court, were telling everyone, were doing protest, and that situation is actually happening. So verbally सगळी बोवाड मारताली सगळो गांवचो लोक सांगतालो की अशें जातलें म्हूण आनी तें सिट्युएशन आज जाला. So it is good. I am one way. I think it is something good that because at least now better sense should prevail, and the PWD minister, along with all the other departments, should definitely take a decision that the stills is a solution here. Maybe around 70-75 crores extra budget is required. If the state has to put that budget, so be it. Let them put it or get a central support. So this is I think this is a clear message that environment first, environment first, human
So
life first.
Venzi, right now the demand is to have the bypass on stilt, and if it is not done, then other areas, including Seraulim and Navelim, I think they are also getting affected.
Yes. See, Rupesh Bab, one thing is completing the western bypass by putting this area on stilts. Oh, वेगळा topic, one topic. But what happens in a regular situation? इतली वर्सां उदक भरता सगळे गोंया. What has the disaster management team done? How are their equipment? What is the inventory of the equipment? कितली पंप आसा? कितली उदक इवॅक्युएट करपाक, लोकांक इवॅक्युएट करपाक, कितली लायफ जॅकेट आसा? Where is our disaster management plan? Are they improving? Are they considering of improving? Are they investing on the disaster management? असल्यो खुबश्यो गोश्टी आज आज कळून येता. Who
What
is
is your experience,
responsible
Venzi?
for the
Venzi,
cost that is
what
involved
is
during this
what
disaster?
is what is your experience with these people? Because now you are MLA and you have been dealing with them on regular basis. What is your experience as far as disaster management is concerned?
Uh, Only what I have seen is there is no political will. No political will. I come from a coastal belt. I'm a coastal belt MLA. I would say all my coastal houses should have a life jacket. All my fishermen houses should have a small rescue boat in case of an emergency. This is part of disaster management. This is the budget that we have to raise in the assembly, which I will do. You know, so I feel all these coastal belt villages which are there, existing houses which are there within 500 meters of the beach area, all of all of these houses I think should be safeguarded.
And we are talking right now when assembly session will be held from this coming Monday, and you have put this Dirio bill right now. So, don't you think your priority is wrong? You should be talking more about disaster management and stressing about it rather than talking about regularizing or legalizing Dirio, Venzi.
See, every topic in Goa is very important. Every topic has its own position and its own importance. If you put priority wise for me, considering both these topics, yes, human life is first. Disaster management is first. I would prioritize disaster management first. Rest all things will follow. Everything is important. Safety is important. Games are important. Safety of human is important. Safety of animals is important. Sports is important. Everything is important, but it's an old place. But line item wise, human life is first. Disaster management is should be the main subject and should be the main agenda. Why hasn't the government improvised their disaster management manual, their disaster management team, their disaster management equipment? Why haven't they done in the last 4 years? Whom are they waiting for? Are we waiting for people to die? What is the modus of operandi? Why is the chief minister not posting at least 50 home guards in each constituency as part of disaster management on a contractual basis or a permanent basis right from the end of May? This is part of disaster management. Today, as an MLA, if I want, I should have 50 home guards here with me, with pumps, with everything to make sure that the people are moving out safely. So this is disaster management, and I
No, but
think
when the government has started a scheme called Apada Mitra, wherein whenever there is some disaster, local guys are trained to get in action. There is a scheme called Apada Apada scheme, wherein whenever there is a disaster, then people are around there. What is your reaction to that?
The reaction is very simple. Government has got Grey Aadhaar scheme. Government has got Seafarers pension scheme. Government has got Ladli Lakshmi scheme. Same way they have got this also scheme. So schemes are schemes for paperwork to be filled and for the files to be kept over there. Nothing happens on the ground. Where are the volunteers which are as per the scheme trained? Are they here in Benaulim constituency? असा झाला कोणी दिसती पडना मरे म्हाका. So schemes are there by the government, same like the Ladli Lakshmi scheme. It is there in the file. पैसे ना गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन दिवपाक, बट इनॉग्रेशन करपाक, सेरेमनी करपाक सगळे पैसे आसा. असले कडेन पैसे ना.
We have seen now recently Vijay Sardesai is also speaking on the same line. Actually, this issue was started by Vijay Sardesai that the bypass should be on steel. And now, are you going to plan a common strategy with Vijay Sardesai on the floor of the house to raise this issue?
Yes, definitely. I will speak to Mr. Vijay, and we will definitely coordinate together to go because he's a very senior member of the house, and there is a lot to learn from him. And yes, definitely, together we will get these things organized for both these constituencies. And yes, from my side, I have been pushing everyone. I have done my part. I have actually taken ground reality photographs, sent the emails, done an inspection during the actual peak. We have actually taken a boat and we went down there in the water, which you see. But today you cannot see. There was a pipe that day. There is a big pipe which was there, and we were good 1.5 to 2 meters in that
We
water.
saw one guy, we actually carried that video of one guy who was in the water and warning people that there'll be disaster for Navelim and Seraulim.
Yes, exactly. So I only clicked that video and I was in the boat with him and the local fishermen who went down there. And the whole idea was we also took a WRD official with us in the water. So the exercise was to make the WRD official realize what is the present situation. A lot of people thought that it was a publicity stunt, but it was not a publicity stunt. It was a team who went there, who did an analysis, and based on that analysis, the WRD engineer gave a video bite saying that he realized now that putting up box culverts won't actually help. Actually, a stilt is required. This was the statement which came out from the WRD officials after we took him in the boat. So everything has a reason, and people need to understand because this is the change in politics that we actually wanted to bring. And this is all that Aam Aadmi Party talks about. And we want to bring a change. We want to get things. Why did I do the disaster management drills? The drills was not to bring the boat inside. The drills were to put a mindset into the people that during a disaster, these are the 10, 11 departments that actually needs to be involved. All those 11, 12 departments were there for our disaster management drill. So it was an exercise for mindsets for the first time. It was not to show that a boat is being brought inside and all. So it is to change mindsets. See, we have to change mindsets. We have to make more volunteers. That day we had done volunteers, but that training has not happened for the volunteers of Benaulim. So today there is a need to take immediate decisions. I feel the need of the hour is to immediately employ at least 50 to 60 home guards, in each constituency or 10 home guards per village. I've got 7 villages, 70 home guards for my 7 villages from my constituency, and they will be stationed. They will be stationed to act in an emergency. They will have one senior person, be with them. So I think this is how we have to be planned.
Thank you very much. We'll catch up later. I hope these floods are controlled and people are not suffering. People are actually evacuated from that place safely. Thank you very much, Venzy, for joining us. You're watching Hub Encounter through Skype. We had Captain Venzy Viegas, Benaulim MLA with us. Keep watching us.